Okay, we're live. All right, I've eaten and I do feel a little bit better. I've woken up a little bit. All right, so did a fair bit of work on this last night. I'm just sort of neatening things up. So these are scenes from the cutscene. I'm looking for opponent 9. Opponent 9. Wait a minute. There we go. So this is camera opponent 9. If we turn it on and we solo it, this cube here is where opponent 9 spawns. So I just want to make sure that we can see the person that's speaking, which we currently can't. So that's not a bad shot for opponent 9. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the animator on this one, because otherwise we lose the position on it. Okay, so let's go through. So what we've got is two camera shots. Good morning, people of Toontown. That's Miku. That one's fine. I regret to inform you. That's Miku. Oh no, what's going on? What crisis? That one's fine. No need to panic. That's Miku again. That's fine. Say what now, right? This one's a bit weird. Opponent 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up opponent 2. Okay, so opponent 2 is stood here. So this one is opponent 2. This one. So remove the animator, solo it. So we can see here that that's opponent 2. Okay. Then it goes to opponent 10. That's our best friend. Opponent 10 is stood over here. I should probably put who's speaking here, because otherwise it's... Yeah, it's fine. Opponent 10. Here it is. Then opponent 0, which is me. I'm actually fine to keep the same camera, to be completely honest. So what I'm going to do... What I've also got to remember is the dialogue appears at the bottom, so the cameras actually want to be a little bit A little bit further down. Wait, that just changed. Oh, that's opponent 9, that's why. He is opponent 10. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy that position, give it to this one, so it looks like the same, because we haven't got an animator on it either, so it should look like the same camera shot that doesn't change. And then we go to opponent 9. Who stood over there. Okay. Actually, it goes back to me. Where was I seeing opponent 9? Oh, there we go. No, that was this one. Yeah, we already did that one. Okay, I'm getting mixed up. Okay, I do need to rename these because I'm gonna get confused otherwise. So we'll call this 7, 8, because I keep losing my position. 9. I know this probably doesn't mean anything yet, but you'll see how it works. That's my character, 10. That goes back to Miku, that's 11. This is where I'm up to, 12. Which goes back to me. So we're on 12. I'm there. There we go. Now 13 is opponent 5. Who's over there? Should be fine. Back to Miku. Back to Miku. 15 is opponent 6. Opponent 6 is very close to where the other one was. 16 is back to Migu. 17. Opponent 7. Who's there? $18. Back to Migu. 19 is my best friend. Yep, opponent 10. Who's over there? Okay, so we're going to try that out. We'll test that out. And you'll see how that works. I got a null reference. I left something on I wasn't supposed to. There we go. There we go. I still need to stop that jump from happening. Alright, time to go up to the town square. Let's head on over. And we trigger the cutscene. Good people of Toontown, I'd like to thank you all for gathering on this cold day on such short notice. I regret to inform you that our town is in utter crisis. Oh no. Right, that's supposed to be the bug. Oh, that's fine though, because like, yeah, as the first shot, I wanted to show like everybody gathered in the square. Oh no, what's going on? What crisis are we facing? But maybe it would be better to adjust that camera so it does kind of zoom in on her. So maybe we start from like to the left of the crowd and then have her in the center and kind of zoom a little bit more in on her. So I am going to change this shot. Should I cancel my anime streaming service? No need to panic. What I mean is, I think it's a crisis that we don't get together in friendly competition. Everybody's always so serious. We need to get out there and touch some grass. Say what now? The grass is covered in snow. I don't want to get my hands all wet. Come on, guys. Okay, that one is wrong. That should have gone back to Miku. Come on, guys. I'm speaking figuratively. Okay, let's fix those two things first, because it's gonna. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget. Also, I got an error. Did I though? Or was that because of? Because it's on an on disable. Okay. So I fucked this one up. This should actually be on Miku. There was another issue as well. I can't remember what the other issue was. Oh yeah, it wasn't really an issue. I just wanted to change the camera. For this one. So if I enable this one, and we can see the animation for it. Yeah, so that basically is looking at opponent 0. Oh shit. I just realized my opponent numbers count from 1 in here, so this is probably opponent 0, which means the other ones are incorrect. Fuck. Whatever. So she stood over there. And our camera Well, other people were stood in her way. That was the problem. I remember when everybody was spawned in, we didn't really see her that well. So I think if I... Let's get rid of this animation. Let's start the camera off more over here. And have her like the main focus. And within 6 seconds we'll kind of make it do that. Okay. All right, let's see that. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, okay, my camera does actually animate as I'm doing that. So I need to make sure the controller's turned off, but these are all little polishing things. I'm not too worried about it just yet. Good people of Toontown, I'd like to thank you all for gathering on this cold day on such short notice. I regret to inform you that our town is in utter crisis. Oh no, what's going on? What crisis are we facing? So this is her speaking. Not that it really matters. Yeah, I don't know. That shot's fine. It's not. I'm still not 100% happy with it. Should I cancel my anime streaming service? No need to panic. What I mean is, I think it's a crisis that we don't get together in friendly competition. Everybody's always so serious. We need to get out there and touch some grass. Say what now? The grass is covered in snow. I don't want to get my hands all wet. Come on, guys. I'm speaking figuratively. So I'd like to announce a town tournament which you will all participate in. Oh, like the Hungry Games. Do we have to kill each other? What? No, you'll just compete in some friendly winter games. Will there be a prize for winning the tournament? Indeed, there will be a prize. Whoever wins this winter tournament will win 1 million Miku coin. Miku coin? Didn't that cryptocurrency crash? It's barely worth anything at all. Yes, but you're forgetting something. It'll be worth much more once everyone else is dead. Dead? No, listen, guys, you're not to kill each other, okay? Oh, maybe just a little killing? There'll be no killing in the Winter Games. Anybody who kills or dies is immediately disqualified. Is that clear? Yes, Mayor Miku. Great, phew. Now get out there and play some games. I've updated your M phones with the available games, so be sure to register on there. Now get out there and enjoy some friendly competition. I still think a deathmatch would have been more exciting. Don't you agree, Haruka? Okay, so this is where I will introduce the M phone. I don't know if that's how I'm going to do it yet. Yeah, that was okay. I'm still not... We can tweak that later. It's not like the end of the world that has to be tweaked perfectly now. Okay, so we have an M phone. And this is what I was trying to work on last night, and I don't know why it's not working. Okay, that's the first time I've seen that. Line 19, null reference. System control. No, I do know why that's happening. Okay, it's because it hasn't had chance to... There we go. Right, for some reason this isn't working. Okay, so the callback context isn't working at all. Maybe the map's disabled. I don't really see why it would be though. See, I use the same method that the character selector system used, which is to have a callback context on the input action, but to add in the stick in use thing for the analog stuff. But we're not even entering the callback context. That's the weird part. I wonder if no, there's not. No, it can't be because we don't even implement it. Okay, now I'm going to get really tight because my food's starting to digest. Bear with me. You'll have to excuse my horrendous yawning. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't working. I wonder if the player systems. I wondered if the player systems were interfering with this new one, but if I turn player off, I'm getting a bunch of errors now, which makes sense. Fuck you now. This is gonna be great. I really don't understand why that's not working. my god. Like, what is happening? I don't even know where. I don't even know where to begin. Right? If it worked for, like, I'm using the same freaking thing. The only thing that's different is one was on awake and one was on enable. I can't really put it in awake unless I change the script execution order, because system hasn't had chance to find the input action asset on the first frame. But that shouldn't matter if I enable the script later than the first frame, which it would anyway, because it's like, it's player summoned, I guess. It sounds weird, but the only thing that's in here that isn't in the other one is the switching to the UI map. Now it wants to be on the UI map, but maybe something weird is, I don't know. Yeah, no, it's still not doing it. Oh my god. I hate when things don't work and it just doesn't make any sense. If I stay like this, I'll actually fall asleep. That's what I need. I need sleep. I was hoping sometimes when you look at this like the next day or whatever, like it's suddenly clear what's going wrong, but I'm even more tired than I was last night. How am I this tired? It's not like I didn't get any sleep last night. Like, I don't understand how can you get sleep? This is like an ongoing thing with me. It's like I go when I it's like 10 seconds before I actually went to sleep. I was nowhere near as tired as I am when I wake up. It's almost like sleep is exhausting me somehow. Like, how does that make sense? Like, it would be like putting a battery on charge, right? And not fully charging it. But then when you go to use the battery is more dead than it was before you started charging it. That's what's happening to me in sleep at the moment. I don't understand it. Like, what the fuck? How could I possibly be this tired? I could amble along if things were making sense. Like if it was just doing, if it was just going through the process right now, it would be fine. But since this gets demanding as soon as you need to start like unweaving it and figuring out what the hell's going wrong, which is kind of where I'm up to now. And it's like on this level of awakeness, I just can't do it. If this all was working usually and normally, then I would probably be fine. But like this ain't adding up right now, so I need to like do some digging and unweaving and like figuring out why the fuck it's not working, because it's not making any sense. What is the what does the input debug system tell us? I never really looked too closely at that. So I think it's on, isn't it on player input or something? Yeah, player input, open input debugger. So devices 3, DualSense gamepad. This is what I'm using. Users 1. Layouts. I don't know. That doesn't seem to tell me a whole lot. Enable event diagnostics. What does that mean? Start input event for device gamepad is outdated. What the fuck does that mean? It only happens when I click the window. I think it's got to have something to do with this. That had to have something to do with the input debugger. Oh, now it's doing it. Okay, what the fuck? It just started working for no reason. And now it's not working again. Wait, what the fuck? Input debugger. Enable event diagnostics. Then I click in the window and I get this weird message. Start input event for device is outdated. Device time. What does that even mean? And then I managed to get it working before. How the fuck did I do it? I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. I've been coding since you weren't live when I last checked by. What are you talking about? I've been live all day except when I was eating, and I genuinely need sleep right now. But I'm going to go off now because I need to try and get some sleep. Alright, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to restart everything and try and have a little nap and whatever.